What's up everyone, welcome back to another yet exciting episode, Julio Talks. And of course, Kama K, you've seen my guest. Say hi to people.
Hi guys, Tony here.
Yeah.
Maybe first let me start off by saying I'm honored to be on your channel. I'm an avid subscriber and fan, so it's really a pleasure to be here today.
Yeah, so today guys, we have a killer episode lined up for you. We'll be talking about, we are inside a small MPV.
Yes.
We'll be explaining to people what's an MPV, and also we'll be talking about hot hatches which are taking over, performance, car news, everything guys, everything packed. So Biggie, hit it. Welcome back. So Tony,
Yes.
start by explaining, like, tell people who you are, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tony here. Yes, I am an engineer by training, an electrical engineer. Currently doing my masters in the same, and also I'm in the renewable energy sector. Yes, dealing with solar, solar heating, solar panels, solar lighting, name it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's your relationship with the guest, the Julio?
So Julio here, ni cousin. Yeah, he's my cousin.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that he chose this episode for me to feature in this episode.
Yeah.
It's really an honor.
So guys, Tony, we will be having so many episodes because he's a car enthusiast. How do you describe a car enthusiast? Let's start from there.
Something that people don't maybe quite understand is you don't have to own a car to be a car enthusiast. It's just a passion.
Yeah.
Something
like I don't own a car.
Exactly.
And I have a full channel running.
Exactly. We are not even there yet for some of us.
Yeah.
But the fact that you just have that inner fire in you, that you just you notice things about cars that not many people do, because maybe you and I can maybe both witness that. We don't see cars as machines as most people see them.
Yeah.
We see them as pieces of art.
Yes.
And at the same time, they have a special bond with us, especially when you own one. True.
And you, I came to learn recently that you shifted from actually driving to riding bikes. So we'll be talking more about that also. But first of all, let's talk about the car we are in. We are in Mazda Verisa.
Yes.
Explain to people.
So this car here is a Mazda Verisa, 2012. It was the final edition. It's many people will confuse it for a hatchback, whereas it's a mini MPV. When we say mini MPV, we mean a mini multi-purpose vehicle.
Yes. In
that a notable difference with it and most hatchbacks is its ground clearance. You know, the problem with our Kenyan roads is most of the cars we bring as hatchbacks, you have either to raise them, put spacers, put different suspension, but with this one, comes stock, it can handle most of our roads.
Unaenda ushago vizuri.
Ushago unaenda bila ware, uko kwa matope unapiga vizuri. Actually, you can also see the cabin room. The cabin is quite spacious. It's
spacious, and it's elusive from outside. Unaweza fikiria it's a small car.
Exactly.
But when you get inside, I was surprised actually. Even the headroom, this is bigger than most even station wagons.
That is true.
Yeah.
Even when parked alongside most hatchbacks, you'll tend to spot it from far because it has a raised roof over the rest. Yes.
So most of my viewers wanapenda story of fuel consumption sana. Talk about fuel consumption, reliability, and efficiency.
Yes, gari ina haikunywi mafuta, inalamba, inanusa mafuta. So I will say that Mazda hit it home with this one. Because you find
and it's not that much known in Kenya.
It is not.
Watu wanajua Demio, you know, Axela. Axela is a full hatchback.
Yes.
I did an Axela before with my cousin, sadly our cousin. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So this is maybe I will say a marriage between the Demio and the Axela to some point.
Or Mazda 3.
The Mazda 3, yes.
Mazda 3.
Yes. So this here has a fuel consumption, I will say, of proven is 15 kilometers to the liter, and it has some very features that you will find in high-end other brands. You'll find them in high-end cars, for example Toyotas. When I talk about that, I mean it has features that like rain sensing wipers. It has rain sensing wipers. It has auto leveling headlamps. In that, depending on your gradient, the lamps tend to illuminate either down or up. It has automatic wipers. And you know that Mazda was serious with this car because it even has a strut bar. Now a strut bar, you find it mostly in Subarus,
yes.
For cornering at high speeds.
To make it stable.
Yes. To prevent body roll. So I will say like Mazda was serious when they were making this car, and I will say maybe that is why they just made limited editions. Yes, to keep them special.
So it's a small, compact, nice, durable, reliable, everything car.
Yes.
And you love it, yeah?
I love it.
Sasa, you recently transitioned into bikes.
Yes.
What made that happen? Because I know you for a car enthusiast so much, but hey man, you've been talking about bikes. Adi, I'm like, I only know BMW R1, I only know of Kawasaki and a few other Yamaha nini. But what made you transition from nini to a car to a bike?
Na
tuongei kuhusu Duthi. This is a bike.
This is not a Duthi. Watu wa Duthi, please kaini pare card. So I would say I initially didn't have an interest in bikes because when I was familiarizing with maybe driving, say when now you are road legal, I used to see bikes as a way of, as a death trap, you know, like the way we have stigmatized bikes in Kenya, in that Duthis are dangerous.
Yes.
You know, they are.
You are the body.
You are the body. You are the airbag. You are the chassis. But I came to. I got a lift from a friend of mine one day, and as I was telling you, that is the day I decided, like, you know, one day I must ride in one of these. Yes, he had a powerful bike. So I would say it's an interest that it was first at life sight. Wait, love at first sight. Love at first sight. Because there's a certain thrill that you feel free. Maybe motorcycle riders can tell you this. There's that freedom you have when you're riding. It's therapeutic in some kind of way. It's thrilling. It's just everything put in one.
You are with the ground.
You are one with the environment.
The environment,
yes,
actually.
You are part of the environment.
Yes. So you have a daily rider.
I have a daily bike. Yes.
Yes. Which one?
I have a Zontes 250 Cafe Racer. Shout out to Beth Mobility. They're doing an awesome job. Yes.
Okay. Zontes what?
250V.
250V.
Yes.
So that's a 250cc.
It's a 250cc single cylinder four stroke bike. Yes.
So it has a lot of power. It's not like the bodas you are used to.
No. It has the punch. Not quite as bigger bikes, but it's nice. It has the get up and go.
Yeah, Biggie do something on the screen. So something else. We have this negative notion of like bikes. When you say I ride a bike, someone will be like, that's of 50,000, 90,000 to the high end.
Yes.
You attest that there are bikes that are even on the mark of 1.7, 2 million.
That is true.
Yeah. How would you like eliminate that notion?
Maybe what I will start by saying is to all the motorists out there, think polite, think bike.
Yeah.
Because you find most of the I will not justify what happens, but most of the accidents are out of negligence and looking down on bikes. Because for example, you will find that people are overtaking, then when you see a bike, instead of going back, you say huyo ni bike atasonga. Now unaweza pitia huko na pedestrian. But what you don't understand is some of these bikes, once it is some of these bikes are quite powerful. So I'm also going at a speed maybe, if not equal, greater than yours.
Yeah.
And the same way for a car, if you veer off-road, you tend to lose stability. And now imagine you're on 4 wheels. I'm on a bike, I'm on 2 wheels. Immediately I get on some loose gravel or loose tarmac, I can no longer control that bike.
Yeah.
So
because it doesn't have the stability of a car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm part of what makes it stable.
Yeah.
So if I become unstable, the whole bike is unstable.
Because you have the balance.
Yes, I'm the one balancing.
Yeah.
So you find that maybe first thing I will say is please kindly respect bikers, whether they undo all the way to the same way you would respect a policeman on a bicycle because you're afraid that atakusimamisha or something.
But don't you think it's a contributory thing actually, even for bikers also, to have that, to earn that respect? Because wase wanduthi hapa nje, not bikers, because I know some bikers are very disciplined, yes. But wase wanduthi hapa nje, oh wametusumbua, someone is just not caring at all, you know, and they just want you to like graze them or push them off the nini, and then they
can
come
attack you.
Mob, it's a mob thing. They have that mob mentality.
Yes.
So what do you think about that? Because for you you're a biker, yeah, and you even have events, I know that, and you're more disciplined as a biker because this is your machine, and you respect it to the level of it's your daily driver. But mse wa bike, mse wa nduthi, they just want to take that person from point A to point B ndio arudie mia ingine tao. And these people wanawaka na cc 100, hata saa zingine 80 cc 150 at most 150. Yes. So ile kitu haina ile power, you know, like for yours I know that kuna ile level, hata kuna ile discipline uko nayo ya acceleration.
That's true.
But these people hata hesabu yenye anafanya maybe ya junction ati ndako nimepita. That's why we have so many accidents.
Exactly.
And also I think also protecting themselves, they don't protect themselves. They don't have a helmet on, they don't have protective gear like a jacket, a reflector to show motorists that visibility. Yeah. So you take all measures seriously, safety measures.
Yes.
Have you ever crashed?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes.
But not major.
But it was not a major.
Okay.
I was speeds below 20. Yes. Maybe I'll say every time you get on your bike, just tell God, lead the way.
Okay.
Because some of these things are beyond your control. But at the same time, you need to take the best precaution you can. If it is gearing up, you have to gear up. Helmet, jacket, gloves, boots, shin guards.
You always have those.
That's the minimum requirement.
Yeah, you always have those.
Yes.
Okay.
Now maybe to answer your question in the contributory negligence, is you find it will boil down to two things. One, I think the government, the authority is really lenient on boda riders. In terms of, you will find the same boda riders will be going on the wrong way in front of a policeman.
Yeah.
I do not understand that.
I think that has a connotation of corruption also.
Yes,
because they've been given something.
Yes,
of course.
Yes, and you find that now that is one of them. In that the law is it's not as strong on as it is on motorists, on riders.
Yeah.
Number two, I think it's a personal initiative and a personal sensitization. In that, they need to be sensitized that, you know, a helmet is not ya kuvalisha nduthi side mirror. It needs to go on your head. See ya protect nduthi or the bike.
Yeah.
Also passengers, when you're being carried by a boda rider,
you request for
I usually look at passengers who say, who tell the rider, when you pay helmet, weka bila, kama una mbili. That is a good thing. Because in any event of a crash, you find most of the time the rider
atajiangalia
na you jiangalia na atajua ataanguka na angle gani, na most of the time unapatanga passenger ndio aliumia, the pillion, we call them pillions. Pillion ndio ameumia. The boda rider up and left. Vamoose.
What? Those are bike terms, eh?
Pillion. The pillion, yes. Pillion is a passenger of a bike.
Where?
Yes. So you find most of the time pillion ndio anaumia because wewe ndio una gear, wewe ndio una jacket, wewe ndio una helmet. Na I was talking to some boda guys some other time and asking them, why you guys always like this? You overtake where you can clearly see there's an oncoming vehicle. You unapitia pali hakuna njia. So I asked them, why do you do this? They told me, utabeba, you know them, they are subject to the passengers they carry.
Yes.
Utabeba passenger kwambie, mimi nataka kukua, niko tao nataka kufika kufika Westlands in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Where juu utapitia wapi?
Yeah.
You see, now that pressure, and this guy, he's out looking for money. He'll have to do crazy maneuvers.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
And the bike was not meant for that.
Yeah.
So you find that most of these accidents, there are so many factors involved that need to be addressed.
Yeah. So I think it comes down to a personal initiative.
It's a personal initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now, so you have this bike Zontes. Inakanika Jontes, man. So
yes.
Would you want to upgrade to a bigger bike?
That is every biker's dream. Yes.
So what's your dream bike? I know I normally ask people what's your dream car on this particular segment. Yes. What's your dream bike?
My dream bike, for now, I wouldn't say the make or per se, but I will say the CC I want to maybe migrate to.
Yeah.
God willing, I want to enter the 600cc spec.
Where?
Yes.
600cc.
600cc
From 250.
From 250.
That's a high jump.
Kujiaminia.
Yeah. That's a high jump. Hata wendi 400, 500.
Pana.
600.
Ukijua unataka kuelekea wapi, hakunanga ati stopover.
Kama
tunaenda Mombasa, hakuna mutito. We are going to Mombasa.
Okay.
Yes.
So, before you got out of you came to bike territory.
Yes.
Ulikuwa unaniambia you are more of an STI evolution kind of debate. Hapo ningekupata hapo.
Yes.
So you believe that STIs are better than Evos?
Bro, nataka tupigwe mawe na wawe home.
Okay, let's not get into that.
Yes.
But guys, Evos are Mitsubishi Evo, Lancer Evo, and STIs are the Subaru trims. We'll come back to cars. Okay, we'll come back to that. I want us to go to hot hatch. These nimble, small, compact cars. Overpowered, and they're taking over.
Yes.
So, when you say we have hatchbacks,
yes,
the kawaida hatchbacks,
yes,
and I think they trickle down from station wagons. I tend to look at them from an SUV, station wagon, hatchback, then hatchback, and then hot hatch.
Yes.
So, what would you say is the difference between a hot hatchback and a hatchback?
I will say a hatchback is it boils down to the shape and size of a car.
Yes, especially the shape, like the side profile.
Yes,
that's what gives away.
Yes.
Between a hatchback, a station wagon.
Yes. Yes. So the wheelbase of a hatchback is usually smaller.
Smaller than a hatchback.
Smaller than a station wagon.
The station wagon.
Yes, the hatchback. Yes. So most of the hatchback, we are used to hatchbacks. Maybe the Toyota Vitz, the Demio, the what have you.
Those are
but
hatchbacks.
When you come to hot hatches, now these are they are not just boiled down to the shape, but also their performance. Yes.
So performance-wise, that's where we go. Now these things have even turbos.
Yes.
On those small bodies.
Yes.
So when you say hot hatches, the ones that come to mind, VW did a really great job making hot hatches a staple.
Yes.
With the Golf.
With the Golf, yes.
We have different variations of a Golf. We have the Golf GTI. We have the Golf Polo GTI. We also have the Golf R.
Yes.
And also we have the Golf itself.
Yes.
the VW. That's a hatchback now.
Yes.
But these other ones are now competing in the clash of titans of hatchbacks. So what do you think is the top spec of a hatchback? Because nowadays they are hitting the marks of 300 horsepower, 400 horsepower, even tuned. You told me there's a BMW M130, 135?
M135, yes.
Yeah, X-Drive that is tuned to 600 horsepower.
Yes.
That's that's supercar.
That is crazy.
Road.
That is supercar territory.
Yeah, because 600 you're talking of kina McLaren 720S.
Yes.
You're talking. I mean, it's that much
power. The M5s. That is
the M5s
power.
Competition especially.
Yes.
Why do we have all this power in these small demented hot hatches? Yeah,
I think maybe it hot hatches go way back, especially the Golfs, the MK1s and Mach 1s, Mach 2s. Manufacturers tend to, because hot hatches tend to appeal more to the youth, the vibrant type, the people who want that amount of power, but they still want a daily driver.
Yeah, and you're not spending so
Exactly.
much, especially for supercars. You're spending $200,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Kenya, 20 million.
Hey,
but for a hot hatch,
yes.
you're spending way less.
That is true.
Even way less than saloon, because when you're talking the realm of the Audi A6, A7, yes. When you compare, even let's go to Audi RS3 Sportback,
yes.
the hot hatch, it's cheaper than the Audi S3.
That's true, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, yes.
And you get more performance.
Yes.
You know, it's nimble,
yes,
it's small, and you can do so many things,
yes,
you know.
Yes.
So I want us to outline the number of hot hatches. I'll just give the top 3 and then we'll give in any order.
Okay.
I think for me, and for the research I've done, okay. the one on top is Mercedes AMG A45 4matic
yes.
S.
Yes.
I think it accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.9 seconds.
3.9 seconds. Yes.
Yeah, it has over 350 horsepower and almost 400 pound-feet of torque. And we have number 2 coming in closely is the Audi RS3 Sportback.
Yes, the RS3. Yes.
Yes. And from that's a Germany one. Another Germany coming in, BMW M140i. Yeah. So you can see
yes.
all these 3 are in the performance packages of these 3 cars, because M package for BMW,
yes.
it's the performance package.
Performance.
AMG
yes.
A45, it's for the AMG,
yes.
for more performance, and RS3 it's for the RS badge that we have on Audis,
yes.
for more power and everything.
Yes, yes.
Now from there, let's go to the common one. We have the VW Golf R.
Yes, the Golf R.
Yes. We have a few in Kenya.
All-wheel drive. Yes, we have quite a number. I would say maybe the main difference why people, the debate between GTIs and Rs is mostly because of the drivetrain.
The drivetrain.
The Golf R has all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
The GTI has two-wheel drive.
Two-wheel drive.
So you're limited.
Yes.
In terms of maybe launches.
Yeah.
But there are quite a number.
We have Honda Civic Type R.
We have the Honda Civic Type R.
We have the Ford Focus RS.
Yes.
You told me
beautiful
you spotted
car.
One
Beautiful car. Oh, it passes you and you just stop and stare.
Yeah. We also have the Ford Fiesta.
Yes, we have the
Fiesta R.
Yes.
Yeah, I think those ones maybe you can find them in Kenya, because there is also not AMG, A35. Mercedes.
Yes.
A35,
yes,
yeah.
Yes.
And but A45 is superior.
It's
of course.
superior. Yes.
It has more power.
Yes.
We also have Renault Megane. Renault Megane Trophy R or something.
Yes, that's France.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they did well with the Peugeot 208 GTI.
208,
yes.
That one actually.
Car.
Yeah, and lots of power. Yes. Also, Toyota has the GRM.
The Grumman. The Grumman.
It was actually.
Yes.
It was passioned by people. I think they took it to Nürburgring, where they did a few laps, and they decided now to come up with the whole spec of that hot hatch. And also, coming 2020, we have a special edition of Toyota Corolla in hot hatch.
Wow. And
they'll be in one color, red. It's called CJ what red? Something red.
Ferrari red or which one?
Not Ferrari red. So
say,
racing red.
Oh, racing red.
Yes.
They say color adds the horsepower.
Yeah.
Difference between a blue and a red car might be 30 horsepower.
Yeah. Also, we have other ones that are not common in Kenya, like the Cupra Leon,
yes,
which is really fast also. We have Suzuki
Swift RS.
It's Swift RS.
Yes.
And which other one would you say is in?
We have, but they are not. I haven't seen many in Kenya. The Alfa Romeo versions.
Alfa Romeo. Because Alfa Romeo is coming up with the Julia. Alfa Romeo
the Julia. Yes.
The saloon that took by everyone by surprise.
Yes.
Now they are bringing the Julia GR or something. now for 2021,
Yes.
it will be more powerful.
Wow.
They've removed the back seats. They've put the Recaro seats, and also everything that you can new wheels, everything aerodynamics to make it faster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that will be. I think manufacturers are focusing their R&D into developing some of these hot hatches.
Yeah.
Nissan, this is, I'm talking to you, Nissan.
Nissan, do they have the?
I think they have more of coupes, the 370, the 350, but I haven't really seen a hot hatch.
Mazda, we have the Mazda 3.
Yes.
They have the. It's a nice hot hatch.
It's a nice hot hatch.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also we have which other one am I forgetting? Mostly those ones are the common ones. Not unless now we go some other. Oh, Mini Cooper. I was forgetting. We have the Mini Cooper.
The Mini.
Yeah, the Mini.
Yes.
Mini Cooper.
The Mini S.
Yeah, 2021 they're releasing Mini Cooper GP. Actually, I think they have released. Wow. They'll only have 3,000 of those.
It will be a limited edition.
Limited edition.
For the rich.
And they actually using an engine from the BMW M1.
Wow.
M138i. Yeah.
Something like that. So I think the hot hatch, because why do you need a performance saloon? I mean, we won't be carrying viazi and everything, and you're on the track. You just need space enough for you and maybe a passenger, and that's all.
Yeah.
So I think maybe it's a territory that many manufacturers are stepping into.
Yeah. So you think it's something that it's actually catching popularity.
Yes.
And all that. So that's for the hot hatches. You can comment below any other hot hatches that we've forgotten. That's the list we have. We're just freestyling here. And also, so now we go to car news. This is a segment where we talk about things that are coming up. So BMW is discontinuing the run for i8. Now the i8, the fancy one, the butterfly doors. We actually have one in Kenya.
We have one. I think the NRG radio.
The
one that is always
in display. So they are now releasing in 2021 the i4. It's a saloon actually, and it will be cheaper than the i8. For some reason, I always thought the i8 were overpriced for some reason. I don't know why. So this will be something fresh. Yes. Also, there is I've started loving Lexus. They're releasing the LC500 convertible, but the price spec it's on the higher end.
Lexus ni wazito.
Over $100,000.
Lexus ni mtu anataka reliability ya Toyota for better badge. Yes.
So unaonaje hii story ya electric cars? We have the Cybertruck that is supposed to come out.
Yes.
It was pushed ahead because of Corona. What do you think? We are coming to the realm of electric cars. Yeah. We've talked about the Model X on this segment. And actually it took people by surprise. This episode, I know we are shooting at the end of 2020, but we'll actually, you viewers, you're watching it in 2021 January, but we are recording 2020. Yes. So what's your take on electric motors, and also something that is fading away, manual transmissions?
Well, okay, for electric motors, I would say this is a wave that we can't deny.
Tesla started it.
Yeah.
There is actually one car that is coming out, Lucid Air.
Oh, Lucid Air.
Yeah, it's a new company.
Okay.
It's called Lucid. They actually manufacture, I didn't know that, they manufacture batteries for Formula 1 cars. I think the hybrid versions.
Oh, the e-Formula 1.
Yeah, e-Formula 1,
okay.
Yeah.
So I think this is a wave that many manufacturers can't avoid. You find that even most of the manufacturers that were reluctant to enter into this field, they just had to.
I think everyone has.
Everyone now has a taste of.
Nissan have the Leaf.
Have the Leaf.
Small one.
Na wakaachia hapo. Walichokea hapo.
What happened, bana? What happened?
We don't know. Maybe they'll remove an e-GTR. See what they did there.
No more.
So I think electric cars have their own pros. But now I think it's dependent also on the country. For example, in Kenya, I mean, the guy who bought a Model X, big up to you, but you need to put a video on how you charge it. Because, I mean,
we don't have the fast charging.
We don't have the fast charging stations. I think Kenyans
and also range.
Yes. Kenyans, we have embraced more of hybrid because of our electricity supply. But I think electric cars are the way to go. Like, for example, in the States, most people own Tesla. Most people who are doing well, they own Tesla.
And actually, they're releasing the Hummer EV to compete with the Cybertruck.
Wow.
They actually, it's not a mistake. GMC. It's GMC.
Yes, General Motors.
General Motors. They actually, I think, they were targeting the Cybertruck.
Yes.
Because the Hummer, the way it's been, even for the range and all that, and speed, and it has something unique. I realized it has cameras on the underside to actually tell you, like, to
when you're stepping
terrain.
on poor ground.
Yes. To like you survey the ground. That's amazing. But let's see how it goes.
Yes.
It's a nice, I think, trend that we are headed.
Yes.
BMW are refreshing. They have a facelift for the M3, M4. They're bringing the all new redesigned kidney grille that is now going downward for the BMWs, the grille and all that. And actually, we are having so many controversial talks on the ground, even with the new S-Class that came out. The grille, people are saying it has borrowed from if you look closely, from the Audi, the way Audi shapes the grille. And have you seen the GLS, the Maybach,
I've seen
the
GLS.
SUV? You know, for the longest time,
beautiful car.
Yeah, for the longest time they didn't have an SUV. Did they have a Maybach SUV?
No. They were only on the S-Class.
Pullman. S-Class, the Pullman, the small ones. And mostly, you know, these ones, the Maybachs, they are bought in China because of the legroom, like the rear seats, because they are for executives or the executive rides. And funny enough, the logo, what do you call it? The star, is it the star emblem or the MMG? What MMG? MMM. Yes. MMG came to mind because of the cross. It's on the bonnet, like up, like the way we have the S-Class, the older models having, even the new ones,
Yes.
They always have the star on top of the hood.
Follow the star.
Like the Rolls Royce with the Spirit of Ecstasy. Nowadays the Bentley Muson, they normally have the something flying, whatever, with wings.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It in Caribbean, the Maybach one.
Yeah, in Maybach
Rolls Royce.
Yeah, Rolls Royce.
A bit of a twist.
Yeah. Twist kidogo alicheza hapo hivyo na design features.
Yes.
So I think automotive wise we are doing so much, and so many cars are coming out. Yes, that's but true. Guys, don't worry, we will cover all of those here.
You're not ready.
Yeah, you're not ready. This guy will be back. So that was a nice segment. What would you say? Was it? Oh, before we close it, what's your dream car?
My dream car?
Not bike now, not bike.
Probox turbocharge. I think my dream car would be home. That's the thing. Like, there's so many in my head. I'm trying to narrow down.
That's the problem.
But I think I'll do with the performance of a German, the reliability of Japan,
and the executiveness of
Italian.
Yeah.
So you guys can maybe tell me which car I'm talking about.
Yeah, so comment down below if you can combine all that.
Combine that and tell me what you come up with.
Yeah, whatever you come up with, I would want to see what you come up with. So you said reliability of Japan.
Reliability of Japan, the performance of German, and the executiveness or the feel of Italian leather.
Yes. The plushness. And the
riding on air.
Yes. And the look wise.
The styling of also Germans. Germans know how to do their stuff.
Yeah, it's subtle but
commanding.
Yes. Okay, nice. So that was an amazing segment. Thank you very much, Tony, for coming.
Anytime.
And we will have so much coming up, guys, for you. And this is it. This is Julio Talks. And this was a really nice segment. I've enjoyed, talking. I know we've talked so much of, car stuff, but I hope you followed. And so see you on the next episode with a new guest. Adios. We out.